It's the National Football League on EA Sports,
where we'll see a brawl inside the AFC North. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens.
Coming up next.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Welcome in, football fans. Thanks for joining us. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you. And Brock, on paper, it's not quite the competitive contest that everyone hopes for each week, but projections have us heavily tilted towards one sideline here.
One thing that is cool, Kate, it's been really easy to rally together this week for this team because nothing will unite a football roster, in my experience, than having the whole world against you. Heck, even your own fans at home against you. They don't care if nobody thinks they've got a shot. Those dudes playing today, putting that uniform on, they believe they can do this, and the power of that belief is a big deal.
Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off from Baltimore. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Kate, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins of an NFL team is a young quarterback. You want the game to slow down, and the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team game in and game out.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Man in motion here. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Thompson Robinson. Throwing the out route complete. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
Well, what does Lamar Jackson have in store for us this time around? Now a 2-time NFL MVP. We know he is electricity personified on a football field. Must-see TV. He also knows, and these Ravens do too, that they got to take that final step. Got to get to a Super Bowl and ultimately win it for the 2-time MVP.
Motioning him from the slot right. First snap, and Lamar's going to throw. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll get it up to the 27. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. funnel this up after a 4-yard gain. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First down, and they go right back to him. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
This is Henry on 2nd. He breaks the tackle, and they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
First down, here's Lamar. Andrews with the catch. And he gets him around 6 there. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 43, he's got Andrews. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag. Lamar now from the gun. Finds him on the slant. And they take him down right along the 30.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play action now with Jackson. Gets this to Bateman. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That's the end of one here on New Year's Eve. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Play fake. Jackson. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Jackson's going to throw again. Henry on the catch. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. The defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Jackson now on third. This one's caught. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Staring at fourth down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. A very short kick here from the right hash. Bullock's kick is good. And that one is going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the second time. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He puts some power on it, deep one left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you've got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. DTR looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Thompson Robinson now. That one complete to Njoku. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Ravens will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Now Jackson off the play action. Into the hands of Likely. And defenders are there to get him at the line. The former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This play goes for 36. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Henry running left. Down the sideline inside the 40. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st and 10, here's Jackson. This finds Likely. And they take him down right along the 30. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Putting a receiver in motion. Lamar off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And he gets this forward to the 19. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens looking at 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Lamar. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
They've got a man in motion. Play action. Here's Jackson. He's got it! And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Justin Tucker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Browns going on offense here very late in the half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Njoku. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 37, into the hands of Elijah Moore. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They go play action on first. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
That's one you watch the next day, and as a quarterback, you want that throw back. Quarterbacks are perfectionists, and when it's caught just out of bounds,
now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes in the half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Now Thompson Robinson to throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
Carlson's kick is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Tackle there from Dalvin Tomlinson. While New Year's parties get set up nationwide this afternoon, We're closer to ringing in the holiday ourselves. That's halftime here on New Year's Eve. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They go play fake with Jackson. Flushed out of the play. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Okay, you hear me in my talk back all the time with our producer saying, hey, circle that play. Hey, you just never know. You just never know in this league, in these games that are so close, which can be the play that really sparks the turnaround. And defensively, you needed to get off the field. Defensively, you wanted to give the ball back to your offense in a one-score game, and that 3rd down sack, well, it just did it.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Browns will go on offense. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's DTR to throw. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
I guarantee you QB wants that throw back. I know most are perfectionists, and when it's caught just a bit out of bounds, you know it could have been just a little more accurate.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to throw, Thompson Robinson. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got to gain a 6 there, giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
And the Ravens go in nickel, 3rd down. DTR to throw it. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 47. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Browns a first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down, ball at the 36. A give up the middle to Ford. He's got room to roam here. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Staying on the ground with Ford. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. Another one for Ford. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He'll get a couple, and now they face 3rd and goal from the 6.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Completed to his running back. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So the Browns are going to kick the field goal on 4th down. Dustin Hopkins on for the attempt. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Wallace with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Baltimore running its offense out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Bateman, the motion man left. Play fake. Jackson. He'll get this to Henry. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Running back sent in motion. From the 32. He's got Andrews. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Jackson now on third. He has the first over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Short side option here. He's running left. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. That's the end of 3. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. A draw now. This is Henry. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Pickup of 0 on the play. That leaves them with 4th and 6.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Browns will have their work cut out for them on this drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Play action on first down. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Here's Ford running right. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10 now. Into the hands of Tillman, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Thompson Robinson back to throw. On the slant, complete to Judy. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Thompson Robinson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a fourth-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Missed to go up by a field goal here in the fourth. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns push their lead to 3. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Wallace with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And he's brought down for a loss. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now Jackson off the play action. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Pistol snap to Jackson. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he'll go down here at the 16. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field and tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Caught by Flowers. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Lamar throwing again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 4th-quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. DTR looking to throw. That's Tillman. He's got it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Browns losing by 4. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Looking to throw it. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here he is to throw. Got a man. It's Njoku. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You train a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. To throw. And Heater is going to fall to the turf.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Now to throw. Finding Judy. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Throwing now. That one complete to Njoku. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. He'll look to throw it. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, the goal in a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Ford running to the right. And they bring him down around the 34. And they get the stop. This is going to be a turnover on down. So now their opponent's final chance coming up.
Well, a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Now the Ravens all set for another possession. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
You know, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. The Ravens in victory formation and content to just knee this one out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.